flat 5th degree, flat 6th degree, flat 7th degree. So with so many flats, it's not a scale that you could actually make a pop song out of. In fact, it would be difficult to use it by itself. But you're not really using even the Ionian scale by itself. There has to be movement in music. And let me show you what I'm talking about. We're going to go from 7 to 1, okay? From the scale pattern of the Locrian scale to the Ionian scale. And in fact, let me put on some percussion for that. So going here at 69 beats per minute, okay? You hear that? Very discordant on its own because there's too many flats in it. But when you're going on, you want to take the listener on an adventure, okay? You don't want to stay at home and not go anywhere. You're going out on an adventure. You're going out on a vacation, some kind of a journey with the listener so that the listener stays active. For instance, I'll give you a metaphor right now. I think it's not only human beings, it's all sentient beings, right? I was playing with this kitten that I got, and I had some string, right? Well, if I don't move the string, there is no action, right? That's like staying in the Ionian mode without going anywhere else. Therefore, the biggest amount of movement is probably from the Locrian degree to the Ionian degree. As you can see, it completes the picture. So it's even the dominant chord over here, right? We're doing the Mixolydian scale. It doesn't sound as dissonant as the Locrian scale, but it's still unresolved on its own. So there are different degrees of going away from home or the Ionian mode and taking on a journey, right? And so this is the last of the scales that we're covering today. As you can see, you're going to need to resolve it somehow. So I want you to just take this slowly. We're at 69 beats per minute. You can use quarter notes, or you could use 16th notes, like. And we'll go over this again, okay? So this is a half step, okay? This is a whole step. This is a whole step. This is another half step. Then we have 3 whole steps in a row. And back to the root with the octave, right? So this starts out on D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat, D, C, B flat, A flat, G, D, G, F, E flat, and D. As you can see, this is a really interesting scale, but it's tethered to another scale. But the thing is, even the Ionian scale, we got to go on a journey. We can't just stay at home, right? So the Ionian scale is really kind of limited by itself. And for a full song, you want to use all these modes in certain ways. Okay. I got another interesting fact for you. So basically, if we start on the 3rd string, 4th fret, And then we go to the second fret of the second string, and then open on the first string. That's what a diminished chord sounds like, right? So it's root, flat 3, flat 5. Now you can move this up 3 frets over here to the 7th, 5th, and 3rd degrees. 7th, 5th, and 3rd frets. So that's 7th fret on the 3rd string, right? 5th fret on the 2nd string, and then the 3rd fret on the 1st string. And we can take this up to 10, right? 8, 6. So I just thought I'd show you that triad, and that's why this is an unstable scale, because of that 5th. We need that 5th to be a perfect 5th to make a stable sound out of it. I hope I covered everything for you in great detail. Hope you have a great day. Thank you.